Hi, friends, how are you? I hope you're doing amazing. I will make this one quick, but I kind of wanted you to come with me on my journey to read this whole situation. I have been in a no buy since the beginning of January. So, since January 1st is the 22nd right now when I'm filming this. So, I have not bought a book in 22 days, which is a lot for me. If you don't know, you probably don't. I have like 5 viewers, but I basically all these books is my TBR. I don't keep, I used to not keep the books that I read. I only have started doing that now, and only classics or absolute 5 stars I've been keeping. So, yeah, mainly classics. And yeah, so all of this it's my TBR. I have around 380 books in said TBR, but yeah, so I'm hoping to see where I am, what that number is when my no buy ends at the beginning of June. So yeah, please, if you're interested in following me on this journey, stick around. I will now probably start showing you the books that I have read and I'm donating uh slowly, because I do have a lot of books that have accumulated that I'm going to unhaul. And I also receive a lot of arcs and stuff unrequested that I donate to the library. So yeah, I'm gonna show you that too. And yeah, probably do quick reviews of the books that I have read from those piles. But yeah, thank you for watching. Let's see what books we can find. So I grabbed the first pile. I probably will split this by like every few days, every couple of days, until I do all of the ones that I have accumulated before I donate them, and then we can just keep track as I go. Hopefully, maybe weekly. So yeah, I'll show you. Keep in mind, some of these books I have not read at all because I do get them as advanced reader copies, and many times, I would say 99% of the times, it's unrequested. So sometimes out of those unrequested ones, I am interested in some and I do read them, but most of the times I truly don't. So, because I like to be honest in my reviews. So, I have so many books that I'm wanting to read from my own personal list that I make throughout, you know, the days. I get my recommendations from anywhere from Bookstagram to other to YouTube creators that I have been following forever, for over 10 years. So yes, let's go over the ones that I have here. First, we have Bitter Honey. This was an advanced reader copy that I received, an ARC. This seems like a literary fiction, one of those multi-generational books. So yeah, the cover is beautiful, but I will not be reading this one, so I'm donating it to my library. I do know they give the ARCs away for free, so that's really cool. We have Matt Haig's The Life Impossible. This is an author that I have not read any book by. I know he has a library, like his most famous one is The Library, Midnight Library, I think is the name. I don't remember. I haven't read it. I do have it. This one, just I started it and it completely lost interest. Let me know how many chapters you give a book before you DNF. I sometimes try because it keeps me interested for a long time, and then it disappoints me or I lose interest. Sometimes I know right away. That was the case with this one, unfortunately. So that is this one. Then we have Which You Would. This is a rom com. Avon does send me a lot of arcs or finished copies of romances. I do not read rom coms, but maybe since they are part of HarperCollins, I believe, that have, I'm very grateful to them. They have been sending me arcs for many years. Maybe that's why they send me these, but I'm sure somebody will love it. The covers are always super cute. But yeah, I don't read rom coms or romance. Mm, I used to. I read a couple by Abby Jimenez and Emily Henry. I do love a few of those, but it's been over a year that I don't even try to read the genre because it's just not something that I enjoy. I'm mostly thrillers, mystery, horror, literary fiction, historical fiction, things like that. So we have The House That Horror Built. This is a book by Christina Henry. She's a super famous horror author. I did read Near the Bone by her. I was liking at the beginning. I remember being disappointed by the end. So this is another one that I started and lost interest in. So that's a DNF. I'm gonna be donating. Then we have The Original Daughter. This one is also a DNF. I started it and this deals with very hard, difficult topics. Very triggering for me, unfortunately. Within the first two chapters, I could not handle it, so I DNF'd it. But I'm sure it's a beautiful story. I just truly didn't give it a chance because of the subject matter. So, yes. Then we have For Human Use. This is a horror book that I also DNF'd. Unfortunately, this is an unrequested arc. And basically, this deals with a company that sells human bodies. It's as weird as it sounds. This is like a startup of a truly a delivery of dead bodies. So yeah, I don't know. This one didn't work for me. I DNF'd it, but it's coming out in February, so soon, and it might be good. You might like it. We have The Dead Romantics. This is Ashley Poston. She is an author that I had a lot of FOMO about her rom-coms. It's very loved. That um, I read a novel love story by her, and the other one with the yellow cup, The 7 Year Slip. Those didn't work for me, so this one I had it on my shelf because I used to just buy books when I liked one of the books by the author or when I heard great things about them, just out of FOMO. Not doing that anymore. And this one I won't even give a chance to because the other two disappointed me. So what's the point? So that's the books. I think I'm gonna leave it here. I want to keep my videos super short and I don't edit. I'm a 36-year-old millennial. I truly, that says nothing because a lot of my fellow millennials know how to edit. I don't. But yeah, so I'm just gonna put these two clips together, keep the videos short, and see you on the next one. I do have lots of books to go through because I've been accumulating them for over a year now. But thank you so much for watching. I will continue to post my reviews, book related things, very honest, very low key. So if you're into that and you want to support me and keep me motivated, I'm motivated this time. I hopefully stick around. We'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye and have a wonderful weekend. I'll be here awaiting a cold winter storm type thing. So I'll be finishing some books. But yeah, now I'm gone. See you on the next one. Bye.